Hey everyone again, welcome back. This is part 3 of the Interrail journey planning booking series, and this video is going to be all about Luxembourg now. So last video we talked about all of the planning and booking and all of the itinerary that I had prepared for Brussels, and let's just quickly pick up from where we left. So I'll be talking about the itinerary first and then maybe do a little bit of more talking about why I chose Luxembourg and any other details that I want to share with you guys. Let's try a transition, shall we? Here is the itinerary for day 4 and day 5. Day 6 will just be going to the next location, so we won't be doing much there. From my previous video, I did say that everything, well, not everything, but at least public transport is free, but we will be using the Interrail passes for this day because it is an international trip, and I think using the Interrail would be much better in value as well and less confusing than using like single tickets. By 10:16 we will leave Brussels Midi station and we will arrive at Luxembourg around 2:25 according to the Google Maps. Before I forget, I will also show you how to get from Brussels to Luxembourg, because the thing was, when I did my research last month or like the month before, I actually put this on the screenshot saying I'm going to take this train from 10:16 a.m. But only when I was researching, well, no, only when I was doing this video yesterday when I was preparing the materials, I saw that it says bus. So I think half of the trip from Brussels to Luxembourg is a train, and then the second half is a bus. And to be honest, the Interrail pass doesn't work on the buses. So that's why I went onto the Interrail website again. And this time it gave me like these results, or like here, wherever, like these results, which are a little bit, well, actually much better than the original one that I had in my Google Docs. So I have switched things around, and now I'm going to take the train from 10:33 a.m. from Brussels. It's the whole trip journey is a train, and then reach Luxembourg a little bit earlier too, because this whole trip is only 3 hour, like 15 to 20 minutes, let's say, whereas the older one that I had in my Google Docs was 4 hours. So we're actually saving time. And this is the website that I have here. I could not buy the tickets online again, so I'm really hoping we can just buy it at the museum and it's not too late for us. It's not bad. Adult is €5. Reduced entry for seniors is €3. And it does say groups are for 25 people max. Next, we will head on to the Notre Dame Cathedral. I do remember it's closed. Yeah, it's closed for renovations. And from there, only a 5 minutes walk away is the, yes. I will leave the pronunciation alone so I don't butcher anything. But yes, we've got two different places that are very close by. Another one is the Grand Ducal Palace. So we'll be able to see the outside of both of these places, although this is a town hall. So dinner next, and it didn't give me a lot of recommendation, but there are two recommendations from Bard, well, sorry, Gemini, and I think we'll just pick one of these depending on the menu, and then just straight back to the hotel. I know it may be a little bit early to go back, but considering that we have two elderly people and also after that we'll be walking around a lot, I think it'll be nice if we can at least use the pool in the hotel. I do believe the pool is closed now, so hopefully by next month, by the time we are there, it will be open. But yeah, we'll find out together. Here is the hotel. Yes, it is DoubleTree by Hilton Luxembourg, and here is what it looks like. It is free cancellation before, I think it was 2 days before our check-in date, which is great. I don't think we're canceling anyway, but if something did happen and we had to cancel, it's 100% free cancellation before, well, 2 days before we get there. 355.20 pounds, which was 88.80 each. This is actually for two different rooms, and I just thought because this is the end of the trip for my mom and my brother, because they are going back to London the next day, we could splurge a little bit on this hotel. This is by far the best rated hotel, even if it is a little bit far out of the city. But like I said, public transport is free, so we don't mind at all. Day 5. And we're only staying in the Luxembourg city area because we don't have a lot of time there. We're only there for 2 days. Walking to, yep, it's beautiful place. And hopefully I can take as good of a video as this person has. And also, there is the Grand Exploration, which I think is just a neighborhood close by, which is a 30 minutes walk. Next, after lunch, yeah, this one, honestly, before I made this video, before I made this screen recording right now, it was closed. But when I actually did check, I think there are tickets available now. So this is where the website is, right? Did it? Oh, here. Yeah. So adults, €8, not bad. Seniors, 6.50, even better. And the thing is, if I go here, yeah, I just think when I wanted to book this before, I think they just hadn't updated the diary, and that's why it looked like it was closed or it was not available. But now, since a lot of time has passed, they've actually added the dates when we will be there. So I'm gonna book this together with you guys. Yeah, so I'll pick my date and we will book this right now together. Yeah, at 1:15, 3 adults, 1 senior, 24. Okay. Ooh, it's kind of exciting because this is the first thing that I've actually booked on video. So everything for Brussels I'd already booked. Most of the things for Luxembourg I'd already booked, like the accommodations and some of the activities. But this is the first time that I'm actually doing on screen right now in real time. No. So after putting in my email address, they're asking me for these information. Not sure why, but I guess since I'm booking it anyway, okay. So I'll fill in this information and then we'll go on to payments. Here we go. Who even actually reads them? But yeah, sure. Go on. So I'll input the information and we'll have this in the bank. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. And then we've only got a couple of hours to do something. Exactly. After this, at least I'm so glad that it is there. Well, Casemates at 13:15 p.m. just so I don't forget. I did find this, which is a spa here, but honestly, it's so expensive. I thought it'd be really nice for the family to just get a spa day, at the sauna, get a massage. But look at some of these prices. My God, oh my God. But yeah, spring spa days, €200. Damn. This is okay, not too bad. But also at the same time, we can just do this here, in the UK. So I don't know if I should spend so much money just for a spa day. And it's not even a spa day, it's a spa hours technically, because we only got about 4 hours in the middle. So we might go around buying some souvenirs, then could go back to the hotel if the swimming pool is still open and we can just get our spa treatment there. Like we could just go to the sauna and steam room if there are any. So I think it'll be fine. Of course, like if any of you have any suggestions, please do let me know. I did ask Facebook and Reddit, but I couldn't really get a lot of good information, mainly because we don't want to leave the city. So, oh, actually, maybe what we could do, let me take this out. What we could do is around, let's say 2 p.m. We could go to like nearby cities, or just take the free public transport, and just go to some place. That sounds so fun. Like, we'll just find a bus and we'll just get on the bus and then just go to the middle or last station, wherever it is, however far that is, and just explore that area for a couple of hours and then just go to the hotel. Whoa, like a little mystery tour. Is it even a tour? A mystery trip to somewhere. Yeah. Oh, look at my spelling. Yeah. Oh, that sounds so much fun. In my head now, it makes so much sense that we could do this. So I'm not going off by any reviews. We'll just stumble upon maybe a hidden gem. Who knows? This is the end of the itinerary, and we're just gonna go back to the video now. So you've just seen my itinerary for Luxembourg, and to be honest, planning and booking was much easier than in Brussels, mainly because one, it's 2 days less than Brussels. Also, I didn't need to plan anything about the public transport. So what I want to talk about is why I chose Luxembourg as the second destination. Main criteria for me for the next destination was one, easy transport links, and number two, somewhere not too far away, because like I said, my mom's back is really bad, so she can't sit down for too long. Number three, the next destination needed to be very small and compact, like something that we could have done in 2 to 3 days, because my mom and my brother had told me explicitly that they only wanted to travel for a week. So since Brussels was 4 days, so we only had 2 or 3 days left. Before picking Luxembourg, there was a couple of more countries that I looked into. The first place that I thought about after Brussels was actually Switzerland. I have never been, like we've never been, but looking at other people's videos and other people's comments, you know that Switzerland is a little bit more expensive than most of the other European countries. So, of course, the accommodation as well as the food, even the groceries, I've heard, is quite expensive in Switzerland. So there was the budget issue, and it was actually 6 hours from Brussels by train. So I'll put all of the screenshots here so you can see with me, but it was about 6 hours, which is quite long. Also, it was in Basel. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I think Basel, Switzerland. And the only reason I picked that city is because that was the closest point from Brussels. So I also saw that you do need some seat reservations. Like I said, even if you do have an Interrail or an EU-Rail pass, you still have to book seat reservations on some of the trains, not all of them, but some of the high-speed trains, such as the Eurostar. I think it's also called the TGV. So here's some of the seat reservation options. And for some of these trains, there are also no seat reservations required. So it depends on what kind of train you're taking. Usually the ones without seat reservations are probably a bit slower, a little bit longer than the ones with seat reservations. While we're talking about the seat reservations, I'm using the Interrail website, as you can see. So I did say in my previous video that I booked all of my seat reservations so far in the SNCB website. But whenever I'm checking for the length of the trip, or from which city to go to which city and how many changes there are and if you need any seat reservations or not, then I really, really like to use the Interrail website. So you can use both of these resources. Good thing that once you make an account at the Interrail website, then you can also plan your whole trip there. So you download the app, then whenever you go from one place to the next place, you just put that in your app. I don't actually know because I haven't used the app yet. So when I actually activate my pass and then start my journey, then I'll know what to do in the app, because I actually have no idea what to do with the app. Yeah, we'll figure it out together, because I just haven't had the time to download the app yet and like mess around with the app. That's why we didn't really pick Switzerland, is because it was a bit more farther out than Luxembourg. It's a bit more expensive too, the seat reservations as well, and just, I don't know, I just felt like okay, almost showed my address, but yeah, I just got my parcel and it's my new camera. Like I said, this is a side note, but I've been filming using my phone, right? And the thing is, I don't actually have a lot of storage, so I only have about 20 minutes filming time on video on this phone. So every time it's like close to 20 minutes, I'll have to stop the video and like send all of my footage to the hard drive, delete all of the footage off my camera to make space, and then film again. And I think that's why sometimes you'll see me moving spots from here to there, because I don't know exactly where I was sitting at. Now that I have my camera, I can finally actually start filming on this, so I won't have to cut so much in the middle. And this is mainly for the vlogging in Europe for the trip, so yeah, I'll use it next video and then we'll see how good it actually is. I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. Let's focus on the video. I'll probably do an unboxing too. Let's see. Oh my god. So next option that I did consider was Germany, of course. But the thing is, even though Germany is really nice, I've already been there. So I went last December 2023, so only 3 months ago, with two of my best friends. And we went to Frankfurt and Nuremberg for the Christmas market. And here are some pictures. So I think I did consider Germany. I considered Munich because one of my friends lives in Munich, but I think for now we're just skipping it. The other place that I was really wanting to go was Budapest, as you all know. And I knew it would be a little bit farther than Germany and Switzerland, but my god, it's actually so far by train. I think it was about 12 hours to 13 hours. Just let me double check. Oh my god. 19 hours, sorry. Wow. And I thought 12 hours was a lot. So from Brussels, it's 19 hours by train with a lot of different changes. And even though not a lot of seat reservations required for some of the trips, and if I really wanted to go to Budapest, then I want to at least spend 3 to 5 days there. So I don't just want to go for a day trip, spend longer time traveling than actually enjoying Budapest. So in the end, we decided to take that out of our options too. That's why we picked Luxembourg. Yeah, and I think that's all for the video today. It's a little bit shorter because the itinerary is shorter than Brussels, but honestly, just this video has been so productive in a way. So like I said, I've managed to book some more activities and change the train. So I think this will be a very short but I was trying to say either smooth or sweet, but like, yeah, a short and really fun trip. And I think for the next video, we'll see. I did say that I want to do an Excel breakdown of all of the expenses so far. And since Luxembourg has finally been completed, I think I'll do that next. So next week I'll try to post. So I'll try to post this video this week. So hopefully by Wednesday I'll have this up. And next week I'll make the Excel breakdown video, which should be a bit boring because I'll probably just go through how much I paid for everything and how much budgeting, well, how much I paid for everything and how much everyone's budget was and how much of the budget has been used and how much left to use. So it'll probably be a short video too. I'm thinking a short and informative video, and maybe I'll add the unboxing video of this camera together with the Excel. Let's see. I'll make a separate video. We'll see. But yes, like always, if you really want to leave any comments or if you want to give me any recommendations or ask me any questions, please do down below. That's all, guys. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in once again. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video with an Excel breakdown and an unboxing of the new camera. Yeah, then bye. Bye.